And of course, I really do appreciate, you know, I'm new to all this YouTube videos. These videos are made so I can continue to share what I'm doing in my eating and even at the gym or in my life. So I woke up, I saw my shipment that I normally get when I order my things online. I talked about VitaCost and I said, you know what, I'm gonna wait till the morning and I'm gonna do a quick video so I can show everyone just the things that I have continued to purchase and continue to use even after this competition. So I'm continuing to buy a lot of the same things that I was using during my prep. One thing that I wanted to keep in mind is even up leading into the competition, I never really felt like I was on a strict diet. Yes, I was limited, but I try to include and incorporate things that I enjoyed. So with that said, post-competition, all I really started doing was just adding more calories. I was increasing the portions and just not feeling like, oh my gosh, I can finally have this, I can finally have that. And we are gonna go over most of what I've gotten, so hope we're ready. Obviously, because of the camera, you can't see. It says VitaCost. As I mentioned, I like to write down things that I'm gonna need so that I can hit the $50 minimum for the free shipment. So, keeping in mind that I don't purchase everything from VitaCost or online, I also purchase, as I mentioned, at Trader Joe's, I go to Costco, and I go to the fruit market. So, these are just purchases that I made in this recent order. And again, I wanted to share that on the things that I rely on from VitaCost. So let's see. Okay, so the main things that I get from VitaCost are things like my rice crackers. Yes, I can easily go to Mariano's or any other store and get their rice crackers, but I really enjoy Suzies thin crackers. I buy them, I probably buy like 6 at a time because every day I have about 6 of them, so that's about 4 days worth. As you can see, I have a lot of them in here. Why I prefer these is I feel because I'm more of a volume eater, I like the notion that I'm having more. And 3 cakes of these have the same amount of carbs as 1 rice cracker that you normally see at the store. So again, I like the notion of eating. I enjoy just being able to know that I can have more. So this is why I like these as well. And this actually has no sodium, so 0 salt. I love these. Again, Suzies, I'll post that in the link. I also enjoy getting my rice crackers from them. I don't eat these often, but when weekends strike, I like to enjoy these with hummus. I like to enjoy them with, especially my guacamole. So I get a variety of them depending on what they're promoting on sale. But as you can see, this is a brown rice and this is the just regular. Again, sodium free, and this has slightly salted. I also like buying these from VitaCost because they are cheaper. They're about $2.15 each. If you go to the store, they're about $2.50 each. So it's not a deal breaker if I don't order them and I am craving and I know that I'm gonna need them. I'll just go to the store and get them. Not a big deal. But these are, again, planning ahead. I always like to have them available. Okay? A lot of meal prepping and just maintaining, staying on top of your goals is actually requires a lot of planning and staying on top of things and making sure that you don't run out of things like protein, which is the next thing. I get my vegan protein from them as well. Why? Because it is cheaper than if I order this on Amazon. This is one of the vegan proteins I get, the Select, and I'm actually trying for the first time the Vega one. So it's the first time really trying this, and the protein content macros are pretty much similar. This has 2 carbs more than this, but other than that, I'm very excited to try the Vega. And what I was mentioning is VitaCost has a lot of promotions, so this ended up being cheaper than what you would find off the shelf or even on Amazon. So, and in fact, I'm gonna be making a video on protein because a lot of people ask me on what is the best protein. Do you take protein? Do I need it? How much do I need? We will go over that. I will go over that. On the types, I actually have a large selection of protein for different uses. So I'm very excited to talk about my protein. Anywho, I ended up getting canned pumpkin. I'm gonna start making my protein pancakes. Yesterday I made them with banana. And because I like to vary my starches in my protein pancakes, I'll use plantain. I like to have canned pumpkin on hand. I'll use bananas. Long-term success really does mean having variety so you don't get bored over the same thing. I got more nutritional yeast so I can start adding in my eggs for that cheesy flavor. So real quick, since about 6 weeks before my competition, I decided to give up dairy. Everyone knows I'm a cheese lover, so I cut out the whey protein. This is why I started on vegan protein, and I used to add a lot of mozzarella cheese on my eggs, but I found that after my competition, I started eating dairy and it didn't sit very well. I obviously know my body's not used to it, but I think I feel really good right now just not having a lot of dairy in my daily intake, and it's why I decided to keep purchasing my vegan protein. I'll still enjoy my wine and cheese on the weekends, but that's why I decided to get more of this so I can start adding to my eggs. Of course, more seasonings, salt-free. I talked about this in my other video. I love getting my apple cider vinegar from there as well. I put this in my water every day, just a teaspoon. Probiotics. Snacks. Cashews were on sale, that's why I got them. Normally I get the big bag of almonds or the mixed nuts from Costco. That is an awesome deal as well. Great snack because even an ounce, it kind of helps you hold you during the day when you start to feel really hungry. Almond butter, which I like to have with my rice cakes. I'll either get this here or I'll get this at Trader Joe's. The best deals I've seen so far. And then one of my starches, garbanzo beans, which I add in my salads every day. If I don't get it through Vitacost, I will just go to the fruit market and get the bigger cans. So that's actually all I got in this purchase. Not much has changed, but I always keep an eye out for what's best deals, and that's what matters. Very quickly, I wanted to share something that I did not get from Vitacost, but it also came in the mail, and I got this on Amazon. I'm gonna be posting a link for this as well after I try it because I don't know how well it's gonna go. But it's actually a tofu press. Now normally I have been pressing my tofu between two cutting boards and tilting it over. Not that that is much of a hassle, but it gets a little bulky. So I'm gonna see how this can make my life a little bit easier with my tofu, and I'll let you guys know. So we will see. Before I started my bikini prep, I was only having tofu every here and there. So I started having 8 ounces a day, but now I've cut down to 4 because now I can have other protein sources. So very excited. Anywho, I hope that this was a little useful on just kind of seeing that it's not much of a different lifestyle. You just are able to have more flexibility and variety, which is awesome. And I miss just having small things like more nuts. I miss being able to have canned pumpkin. The biggest takeaway with this is just planning. Just when you start thinking about ideas on snacks, you can start writing it in your calendar about things that you might want to buy, or just having a grocery list. I know it sounds silly for some, but they really do help. Even saying apple cider vinegar, and just when you're at the store, I'm gonna try it, and you'll realize that it's something that sits well with your body. And it's actually how you start incorporating more foods. Is how else besides you actually trying it. So have a good day, and we will talk soon. And because you know that I do these videos to really share these with you, I really will appreciate any likes, all the likes and all the follows, so I can continue to make them and encourage me to keep making these videos. I'm still new to this YouTube, so far I'm enjoying it.